Hi guys, welcome back to another video. As you can see by this title, this will be my eyebrow routine. I never do my eyebrows on camera when I record a makeup look, so I decided to give you guys a video just of me doing my brows. They are really simple. I don't do anything complicated. I don't do all those extra unnecessary steps that I feel like a lot of makeup artists or influencers or whoever that they do. I don't do all that because it don't take all that. Okay? So here I'm just lining my eyebrows. You will line them under the bottom. I'm using Beverly Hills. Sorry, I tore that up. Dip brow pomade in the color dark brown, and you're gonna just line your brows on the top and the bottom, same way. Two lines that are kind of, in the same angle when you're first starting off right there. My eyebrows, they grow a natural arch, but the arches are different on each eyebrow. And you may be able to notice that once I'm like doing them, that they kind of look, my eyebrows are not twins. They're sisters, but not twins. Um, they they don't grow exactly alike. So I like to keep my brows natural, as you can see by the picture on my thumbnail. Like, I don't like the super drawn on eyebrow. I don't like that. So I don't do it to myself and I don't do it to other people. I kind of try to stay in with the look of how my brow grows naturally. The tail on my brows, as you can see, is really, really thin. So I do add, if I do anything to my brows, I add a tail. The rest of it, I don't have to do too much if I don't want to. But I do add a tail because, like, you can see mine are paper thin. But you can probably tell now, looking at it, that my brows grow a little different. Not really noticeable, but you can see it. Um, so after lining the bottom and the top and drawing your tail on, you want to, I'm just going to clean up right here to make sure that the starting point on each one of them is the same. And as you can see, I did not go all the way in on drawing like a little square in the front. I don't like that SpongeBob look. So I do not go completely in the front with like creating the outline of my brows. I tend to just trace what I have and you'll see what I do to fill in that look that's in the front. Right now I'm just filling in the like coloring, filling in the spaces because my brows are thin, so you want to go in and just kind of shade in what you have back in between the outlines that you did draw. Like I said before, I put that tail on and I'm just filling in my arch. What I'm doing is kind of self-explanatory. You can literally see everything I'm doing because, like I say, I make mine a simple process, but I'm still going to kind of talk you guys through it. I mean, just so the video isn't quiet. Right here, this is what I mean when I say I do not fill in the beginning. I take the product that's already on the brush and I kind of dust it into the front so that it'll give it some color right there so that it's not looking like skin. But even after dusting that in the front, I will still go and brush that back out and you'll see that in later on in the video. Yeah, somebody's talking to me on the sideline. So, but yeah. Anyway, back into like outlining the brow. Sorry I covered you guys up, but it's a struggle when you wear glasses. My bad. I didn't really do anything there. I kind of touched my brow a little bit, but not much. I just, like I said, you can kind of see what I do. I don't know if you guys can tell that my eyebrows are different. You might not have even known had I not said anything, but they are. It's not like something drastic, but they do grow different. And I don't want to have the complete drawn on look. I could match them and make them twins, but I don't like the look. I would have to completely change my brows. One would have to change to look like the other, and I don't like that. If you see my picture, then you can look at it and tell that they're really not that bad. So I keep them how they grow, and I think that's the best thing for everybody is to keep them how they grow so that they aren't so bold. But that's just an opinion. That's just what I do. You don't have to do what I do. You do what works for you. I'm just showing you guys here that when I dip my brush in that pomade, I take the brush and I brush it into the top so that I can take some of the product off the brush, and also it helps to flatten the brush out when you're doing that. So we're just going to go in here and finish filling in this brow. I think this brow is my favorite brow. I like this one more than the other one. But hey, they're both mine, so you're just going to watch me fill this in and do the same thing that I did on the other one. You can see right here where I take the product that's already on the brush, like I said before, and dust it into the front so that it can fill in the front of the brow without me drawing on the front of the brow. I'll be right back, guys. Watch that for a second. Okay, this is the process that I was saying that I use to brush out the front of my brow so that it's not harsh and you don't have that SpongeBob look. Um, I think everybody does this, but I just don't do the step of drawing them on in the front. But I do brush them out in the front to give them that natural look because nobody's brows grows, that hard in the front. So right here, I'm just using my concealer to go in and clean them up. If you mess up in the process of you drawing them on, you can kind of just like wipe it off with your finger a little. But for the most part, your cleanup, this is your cleanup. And you're pretty much just trimming your brows. You trim it or you're trimming around what you drew on, pretty much. That's it. Most of the time I do my brows, I do outline the bottom to clean it up. I do not consistently outline the top. I did it more so for video purposes because I don't do that all the time. Like I said, to me it helps to keep my brows natural. So I don't always do it, but I always do the bottom. There was a mess up, so I just put my tail back on. And right here, I'm just brushing out the concealer that I placed underneath my brow and on the top. I'm just brushing it out so that I can blend it in to my skin. So even when you do your eyebrows and you don't do your makeup, this is the process that you would do to blend that concealer into your skin so it's not giving you the halo look around your eyebrows. Okay, guys, here I'm just showing you the products that I use. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills, or however you want to call it. That's the dip brow pomade I use in dark brown. This is Juvia's Place in the color and the shade number 13. This is the brush that I use to fill in my brows, to outline and fill in my brows. It's just an angled brush. This is a spoolie that I use to brush out my brows. This is another angle brush that I use to outline my brows and clean up with the concealer. And this is just a fluffy brush that I use to blend the concealer into my skin. And this is what they look like at the end. Natural, but they are perfectly outlined. But they still look, they don't look bold. They don't look drawn on. They do look really perfect, but other than that, they still give me like kind of a natural brow. Nothing too bold, nothing shocking or anything like that. And this is how I like mine to look. My front, as you can see right there in the front, it's not SpongeBob. It's still naturally how my eyebrows grow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.